$25,000 stolen from the Expose strip club. The investigation happening tonight.
Two big rulings today from the Supreme Court affecting us here in San Diego County. We'll take a closer look at the rulings on birthright citizenship and transgender athletes.
Day 25 of the Millette murder trial, and the prosecution rests its case. What the judge revealed about the defense's case came as a big surprise.
Mexico plays its first game of the knockout stage of the World Cup tonight. We're live from Chula Vista.
It is a rite of passage for the San Diego junior lifeguards, the pier jump, and they're doing it off Scripps Pier.
We begin tonight with an investigation into more than $25,000 reportedly stolen from a Kearny Mesa strip club, and it was all caught on camera. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stephanie Simmons, in tonight for Marcella. We're told the money was stolen early yesterday at a gentleman's club on Kearny Villa Road, and that's where News 8's Steffi Roche joins us live right now. And Steffi, we know you talked with the owner who has his own theory about what happened.
That's right. Owner Dino Palmitto says over $25,000 in $1 bills was stolen from the club yesterday morning, and he believes this was an inside job. Palmitto says that there is surveillance video that can be seen of a person jumping the fence onto their patio and breaking in on Monday around 5 a.m. He tells me every staff member with access to the safe have their own code tied to their name. While he says he does not recognize the person you can see on surveillance, he says the thief used a code that was linked to a former manager who had been fired 2 months ago. He believes the manager gave the code to the thief.
When he came in, he knew exactly where to go. We believe he was on the phone with somebody. As a small business owner and a former Marine, there's absolutely no way that we can let this go. We've got to stop these people.
Palmitto was installing additional security cameras throughout his club when we met with him earlier today. He also says he's offering a $3,000 reward to anyone who can provide information forward that can lead to the arrest of the suspect in question. And San Diego police, they also confirmed with me tonight that they are investigating this. But for now, reporting live from Kearny Mesa, I'm Steffi Roche, News 8.
Team Mexico fans are fired up tonight as El Tri is facing off against Ecuador in the first stage of the World Cup's knockout round. The excitement and energy can be felt on both sides of the border tonight.
There are several watch parties being held right across San Diego County right now and also in Mexico. This is a live look, in fact, at the Baja Foot Fest from the Black Box in Tijuana. News 8 photojournalist Juan Villanueva Zapien has been reporting from there all afternoon.
Juan, it looks like it's packed. They've opened up the gate. How's it looking out there? What's the vibe? Oh, I thought we were checking in with Juan again. My apologies. This is just a live look at the scene. We know that the middle part of the street there, that had featured seating for the big screen, a big watch party for the game as Mexico takes on Ecuador. It is packed. Our reporter on the scene there, Juan Zapien, said people were doing very well and having a great time.
Yes, and he doesn't need to talk right now. He was walking around for hours showing us about, and the streets are packed. It looks like they are having a good time. All right, and it's not just fans south of the border rooting for Mexico.
Fans around San Diego are hyped. News 8's Alex Cheney joins us now live from Chula Vista. Alex, you've been with the fans all afternoon. What's the energy like now as we get closer to game time?
That's the energy you're talking about, right, Carlo? Things are going crazy right now on 3rd Avenue in Chula Vista. All these fans are ready to go. We started at about 3 o'clock. There's maybe about 10 people, and it is now standing room only. This goes back about 4 rows just on the sidewalk itself. These fans are about to go absolutely loco when that ball is kicked off in a few minutes. Take a look.
Mexico. I just want to see my country win.
I'm here to support my country, see everyone all excited. It's a great time.
So you have to be here as early as possible, and this time I have a table instead of standing.
We had to. It gets so packed.
Mexico!
Doing a lot of work from home, actually. I'm being very productive. We came early, and then we know Mexico gets pretty fun, so we wanted to get some good spots.
I came here last time 3 hours early, and it was not enough to secure a booth, so I had to bring the setup, come extra early.
Last game, I got here at 11:30, so I just needed to make sure that we have a space for all my friends and family, and we're going to watch the game and support Mexico.
I've been out here for most of the games now on 3rd Avenue. I'm local, and it's been, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
We're rooting for them, and hopefully we can make it and win today, and it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild.
We're going to win. There's no doubt about it. We're going to win.
Well, every time they play, we always have parties.
I love it. I love the World Cup atmosphere. It's crazy out here.
Let's go!
All right, it is absolutely madness out here in Chula Vista in front of La Nacional as we are waiting for kickoff, more than likely coming up in just a few minutes here. Lots of fans very excited getting through that first knockout game for Mexico as they're taking on Ecuador, and hopefully a big win. We'll see you right back here next week. Back over to you guys.
All right, no, it's getting loud out there, so we'll let you go. Alex Cheney reporting live. Our World Cup, our World Cup coverage continues on your own time with the free CBS 8 streaming channel. Download on your TV or phone and watch for free. After weeks of testimony, prosecutors are resting their case in the Larry Millette murder trial.
The defense is set to present its case starting tomorrow, and we're told they're only going to need 1 day. The unexpected timeline suggests that jurors may not hear from Larry Millette himself before the defense rests. Closing arguments are expected next week, with jury deliberations potentially starting on Tuesday. News 8's Kelly Hessedal was in court today. She will break down what happened before prosecutors wrap their case. That's ahead for you in our next half hour. Meantime, the U.S. Supreme Court delivered 2 blockbuster rulings today on what marks the last day of opinions for this year's term. The first centers around birthright citizenship and the other on transgender athletes.
News 8's Steve Price shares what local leaders are saying about today's rulings.
For rights groups around San Diego County, it is a day of mixed emotions. While they are pleased with the Supreme Court's ruling about birthright citizenship, they are disappointed over the ruling concerning transgender athletes. The court's 6-3 decision on birthright citizenship strikes down President Donald Trump's executive order attempting to end it.
I don't think I can underestimate the importance of it.
Frederick Carroll with the American Civil Liberties Union of San Diego and Imperial Counties calls the decision a huge relief, especially for a border community like ours.
So we live in an immigrant community, particularly here in San Diego, where people are very much afraid. And to any extent that this gives people a little bit of hope, a glimmer of safety, that the Constitution still protects them, that's a good thing.
County Supervisor Paloma Aguirre issued a statement saying, in part, "I was born in the United States to parents who came from Mexico and waited tables for a living. That birth made me an American, not paperwork and not a president's signature." Today, the Supreme Court said that's still true. Despite today's victory, supporters know the fight isn't over. Congress can still try to pass legislation banning it.
We should celebrate today, but the fight is not over. And we absolutely have to be vigilant in continuing to be there and fight for our immigrant communities.
On the issue of transgender sports, the court's ruling allows states to ban transgender female athletes from girls and women's sports teams.
Today's decision is heartbreaking for transgender student athletes and their families.
More than 24 states currently have laws restricting transgender participation in sports, and while California is not one of them, athletes from our state can be prevented from playing in states that do have restrictions.
No child should ever be denied the opportunity to learn, grow, and be part of a team simply because of who they are.
Those applauding today's ruling say this is about fairness.
I think what the court did today is a great balance in saying that we need to make sure that biological women and girls have a place to play that is fair and safe, but it does not ban transgendered athletes from playing sports. It just bans them from playing sports against people that have inherent biological differences than them.
Steve Price, News 8.
Thank you, Steve. State leaders are weighing in on the High Court's ruling on transgender girls and women in school sports.
We'll share what they are saying about that tonight, still ahead. Plus, why thousands of Cal State University employees are threatening to go on strike.
But first, San Diego City Councilman Raul Campillo joins us live in studio as the council gets ready to once again vote on adopting a new set of rules for e-bikes.